After the win at Bradford, Mark another. Here's Mark after the win at Bradford. Mark another fantastic away performance.
For me, the best performance of the season, not in terms of the flowing football, but we I don't think they've had a chance. I think they've slung balls in our box that we've defended well, and Jack's come and taken, and we've dealt with everything they've thrown. And we were so in control of the game. It was great to see, and I'm not going to in this interview. I'm not going to say one bad comment about my players, because since we got on a coach yesterday, they've been absolutely magnificent, and that performance, it's just, we got some proper players here, and they've got to keep believing.
I mean, a fantastic start with the early goal and a lovely move.
Yeah, I can't remember it, to be fair. I know Dale involved in the front three. We've got people who can score. We've got people who can hit we've got pace in the team, power in the team. We've got ability, and we've got a bit of belief. And like I say, we didn't get carried away, but I'm not going to say one bad thing today. We were superb.
It could have easily been more.
Yeah, I'm not even going to criticise them for not making it more, because we were just in control and showed what a decent side we were.
Should have had a penalty on the hour mark?
We thought so at the time, but he didn't give it. So he's not even given a foul. So he obviously thinks it wasn't. We're not going to moan about that, because I'm not saying one bad word.
You went back to that to the formation that's worked so well, and what is it that makes it work so well away from home?
I don't know. Good players. They all know what they're doing. They all want to win for each other. We've got a team of winners. We've got a brilliant captain who just leads by example. And I don't have to say anything in the dressing room before a game, because he's doing it for me, and that's what we had under Cots, and we got a good spirit about them, but also we've got a lot of ability. This squad's got far more ability than we had when we had a team of captains when I played, and they just got to keep believing, keep working our socks off. I hear managers talk about working hard, and I keep saying it to the boys. If you don't work hard, you don't get results. And managers, it might sound a bit of a cliche, but you don't. You work at doing things properly. You work at, when we talk about hard work, of doing what we want them to do, making the right decisions, and they're doing that, and they've just got to continue now.
And you're up to third now, and how far can this team go?
Who knows? But all I know is I've got a great squad. I've got a really good bunch of lads who are just prepared to come in, work, smile on their face, and just not get ahead of themselves. And we just keep going. You don't win anything in November, but you come to places like this and you sow the seeds and you put your little markers down. And we did that today. We were very good.
Teams are built on a spine, and you seem to have one with Butland, Bennett, Penn, and Spencer, and
Scott Brown and Marlon Pack, and a lot of them. They were superb today. I'm making changes Tuesday. I made a couple of changes today. I gave Josh Lowe a rest because I felt he's just looked tired in the last couple of games. Bags, was massive for us last week in getting 3 points. But Mo was the right one for today, and like we say, we ain't got favourites. We've just got a squad of players that are doing it.
And now you got a break from the league, go into the cups, and is that a good thing, or?
I'll tell you in 2 weeks' time. It won't take our focus away from the next game. All we're doing now is the boys are out there running, preparing for Tuesday night at Barnet. We'll be back in Monday morning to see where we are with a few bumps and bruises that we picked up, and just train again, work, do whatever. How tough the session is, will depend on what our thoughts are, and we'll just prepare properly for the next game, and then after that, we've got a game in the FA Cup that it's another little carrot for the boys, and it can be a welcome distraction while the boys at the minute just want to keep playing and playing and playing.
The Barnet game on Tuesday in the JPT. Has the JPT started to get important now you've got to this stage?
It's always been important. Important financially, obviously, but important it lets me change my team. It lets me give one or two players who are knocking my door down and with their performances and with their attitude saying I want to be playing. It gives them the chance to come in and freshen the team up and just get out there and show what they can do. They've all come in and put in cameo performances for the in the league games, but they'll get a chance on Tuesday night to come in and just show what they're about. And I'm really looking forward to the game because I'm looking forward to a few more players playing.
Okay, thanks very much, Mark.
Pleasure.
Mark, last season you went 1-0 up at a similar time and fell away second half. Today you held on to it. Is that symbolic, do you think?
Let's hope so. I just felt we were in control of the game, John, and even when he put 5 minutes up at the end, I didn't. There was no fear. There was no fear out on the boys, to be fair, and you could see that. And they took the challenge on and saw it out comfortably, and just a good professional, decent footballing performance where we've had to scrap. You don't come here and in front of the amount of people that they get here and just they get up for it. They let their feelings known and they support their team and at the end their frustration was down to how good we were, to be honest.
Yeah. Talking about the captain's role in the change room, is that what you used to do? Is that why you were maybe?
We had a few of them. We had a few door beaters and talkers and shouters and whatever else. I couldn't play football, but I could try and referee a game out there and try and just be a nuisance. And Alan's not that, but he's an Irishman, and they often speak rubbish sometimes, but he's quality. I don't mean that, that's not being racist even in this current climate. He's a man, he's a leader, and he's a leader of a decent group of men at the moment.
Yeah, you kept saying at the end of last season you wanted a leader, and now you say this team's got more talent than the team you had, but it's also got a few leaders, hasn't it?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, the captain could have gone anywhere. I mean, literally anywhere. Luke Summerfield for me, outstanding again today. He was awesome, and I think that was Russ Penn's one of Russ Penn's best games as well. He's some of the balls he's coming out with, he has no right to do, and it just shows how confident they are at the moment. And like I say, we just get back to work on Monday, keep the lads level, keep them grounded, but they've got to enjoy coming to a place like this and performing in the way they did.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.